Welcome to Verbal Pig Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I had to throw the first flag of the Trump presidency today due to his statements that he made at his inauguration, and he was stating that this will be a new America for all people. Well, I got to throw a flag. There's a foul that has been committed upon the people of America. CBSN did a run through of all the great marches that ever took place on the Mall of Washington, D.C. But they did not highlight the 1995 Million Man March when close to 2 million men showed up, and you don't highlight that as one of the greatest marches ever. That's a foul. That's a flag. The people should be upset, and everyone who attended the Million Man March should speak up. From this point on, whenever you bring up the greatest marches on Washington, D.C., you make sure you announce the 1995 Million Man March. You have a lot of Muslims in this country. You don't feel like their achievements has to be highlighted because you may differ with ideology? It don't make sense. You have to include all of the people that's in America. You don't highlight. You have the Women's March going on today. You showed, even when the Klan was marching, you showed the march on Washington with Martin Luther King. You showed a march that took place on Washington back in, I believe it was 1865. You mean to tell me you can't find it to represent all of the people in America? And that's one of the reasons why Trump stated that it was fake news, because that's fake news. That is actually false to highlight marches greatest in time that march to Washington, D.C., and you don't mention, you don't highlight the 1995 Million Man March, who a lot of people borrowed that title from. You don't give proper due when it should be given. That's bias. So this is the first flag. You know, anytime people feel like their accomplishments is not recognized, you have to stand up and say something. A closed mouth never gets fed. You can't sit back and watch them not give you your proper due and proper respect and keep silent. Who knows? Maybe they want to hear from you and hear what angers you so the problem can be fixed. But certain things you can't be silent about. And when you see a foul, throw the flag, come out and say something, post it, whatever. But that was a flag. Over 2 million men showed up 1995, October 16th, the Million Man March, and it's not highlighted as one of the greatest events in history. It's ridiculous to me. So yeah, that's what we on today. So that's the first flag. That was a foul. We checking you on it. The next time you have an event like you're having today with the Women's March, and you do a story on the greatest marches, and you don't mention the 1995 Million Man March, we got to check you on it. We can't let stuff we can't even let the simplest things slide because it has meaning and value in it that has to be extracted, pulled out. This is Verbal Pig Radio. We out.